So we're going to talk about a lot of stuff tonight. And I'm going to set you up with some good education. It's very important. So if you need to go grab some earbuds, you need to grab some notepad and a pen or your iPad or whatever, go do it now, run. And you'll be thankful that you did, because I'm going to give you lots of information. Feel free to take pictures of the slides if you want to, especially for your own personal use. Unfortunately, I will not be sharing these graphics because they are copyrighted, and I actually paid a little bit for them. They're beautiful. And then I mixed in some of the still stuff because they didn't have all of the updated graphics, which I need to take care of, by the way. So I'm going to be using my old lady spectacles so I can read my notes. And I'm going to share my slides with you. So when I go and start sharing my slides with you, you're going to have to use your phone to find the chat area, and so that we can talk and stuff. Also, please don't use the pen thing that it allows you to do, because that's weird and I don't know how to stop it. Okay. Here we go. And by the way, I would like to add, well, first of all, I'm going to show you some stuff, and you're going to see, you probably see the slides really big, and you see my face not so big. Hopefully that's a little bit bigger. Hopefully that's a little bit bigger that you can see me. So I'm going to be showing you some product. Remember to use your chat. I got to bring the chat part down so I can see you guys talking. All right, can everybody see what's going on and know what's going on and see my face? Use the chat area for any questions, for interaction, you know, amongst yourselves, or if you have something to say to me. I'm going to be showing you some of the product, but the slides are really, really good too. They're probably some of the best images that I have found that can show you the actual colors. And so I'm looking forward to sharing those with you. So first of all, let's do a roll call. We're going to play a little game. Introduce yourself by letting me know how many personal care products you use in a day. That could be crazy, because did you know that a lot of women put on about 300 a day. How many do you think you use in a day? Did you know that you can download the Think Dirty app on your phone, and you can actually scan the barcode on the back of your products that have a barcode, and you can see what your rating is for that product. So one of the reasons why I got so scared of using my natural mascara was because it said that it was from a natural line, and it came in at an 8. And an 8 is not good. That's in the red zone. And you can actually look up and see like why it's an 8 and what are the carcinogens that are in the product and so on, and things that make you sick. So 5, Gabby, that's good. 20, I probably use, gosh, if we're not counting like oils, obviously, I probably use at least 10 or more, probably 20. Michelle uses 9. Gidget's being real honest. She's thinking about 30 with her makeup. I'm probably closer to that. I don't know why I said 10. Oh, counting oils? Yeah, that would be crazy. Yes, yes, yes. Lindsay's counting oils. Yeah, so we use a lot of products, right? We use a lot of products. So, we have to make sure that our stuff is the real deal. So when I started using Young Living, it was a process for me. Was it a process for you? Like, I started using the oils. I didn't really believe that they were what they said that they were. And so I got the starter kit. I got the EOPR. I started learning. I started getting results, and then I started with the other stuff. We actually had started with our diet with being gluten-free before Young Living, but it was only because we were pushed literally to the edge and had to, like, life or death or surgery for Booker, my husband. And so isn't it funny how we'll just keep doing what we're doing until we get a wake-up call? Well, that was me. I didn't want to, make the big change. We didn't have the money. It was all the excuses, right? And so, really, literally, I got the Art skincare for free. That's how I started with my face. And it sat on my shelf for probably a year until I ran out of my old toxic stuff that I had paid a lot more for, and then started using it because I had it. I gave it a shot, and the rest was history. I fell completely in love and will never look back. My skin is so much healthier now than it ever was before. And so thank God they came out with makeup. I was thinking that was, something that I had taken care of with natural makeup, mineral makeup. I started to go that route, pretty much had replaced everything with expensive department store mineral makeup, and come to find out it wasn't as natural as I thought it was. And when Young Living came out with their makeup, I knew I could trust it. I had already been a member for 4 or more years. I knew that it was something that I needed to do. It was like the last thing. Okay. So, and that's huge. A lot of us, we will go without, fabric softener, or we'll go without, bleach. We can transition that, but we're not going to go without our foundation. Like, we're women. We're not going to go to Walmart. At least I won't. I'm just going to be honest. I will not go to Walmart without some foundation, a little bit of blush, and some mascara. Okay. And so it's like almost like the last thing, like, we're willing to sacrifice it so that we can feel put together. And I don't know about you, but that was me. That was me. And so, especially in my older years, I felt like I've just kind of needed that. And now that I use Young Living, I use oils on my face. I use natural products, and we're going to talk about kind of the gut here in a minute, not extensively, but touch on it. When everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing and getting fed what it's supposed to be fed, including our skin, we need less makeup. That's just the way that it is. And so it lasts so much longer. My foundation lasts like a year, and I use it almost every day. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I really honestly was skeptical. I was skeptical about Thieves Cleaner, okay? I was skeptical about the face trio, the Art skincare trio, and I was skeptical about the makeup and lipstick. But I'm here to tell you that it is the best I have ever bought and ever put on my face. And I used to spend a lot of money on my face for a bunch of chemicals. So let's just get this out of the way. As you probably know, I am not a doctor or a pharmacist or an esthetician. I literally am just simply someone who loves Young Living with all of my heart and soul. I love Savvy. I love the makeup. I love what it's done for me. And so this is for educational purposes only. It has not been evaluated by the FDA. Got it? So Young Living is a lifestyle, okay? It is, like I just talked about, it is something that cannot just be, you cannot just put on an oil and go to McDonald's. You cannot just wash your face with chemicals and then put on natural things. It's cancels it out. It cancels the long-term consistent benefits of what you're doing completely out, okay? And so during a typical morning routine, the average woman uses hundreds of toxic chemicals. These toxic chemicals are hidden away in ingredients like our shampoo, our conditioner, shaving cream, body wash, facial cleansers and scrubs, moisturizers, toners, eye creams, hair serum, and each individual makeup item. So many hidden toxic ingredients, every single one of which is used daily. New evidence directly connects our daily toxic exposure in personal care products to so many health concerns, and it's growing and growing every single day. We can only detox so much, guys. Like, we can only drink so much water, we can only exercise, we can only poop so much, okay? Like, our body is getting bombarded. And so also, did you know that the FDA does not regulate cosmetics in the United States? And so they can put whatever they want, and we're about to find out some of the things that they are putting in our makeup, okay? And so those, it seems like everywhere we turn these days, you hear about toxins that are in everyday household items, and rightfully so. In all of our shampoo, makeup, lotion, candles, cleaning supplies, fabric softeners, you name it. Our plugins are everything. These seemingly harmless products usually contain toxic ingredients that are carcinogens, hormone and endocrine system disruptors, respiratory irritants, and so much more. Day after day, we introduce these harmful chemicals into our body, into our husband's body, into our kids' body, into our pet's body, and our health and vitality pay the price. Remember about that phone app I told you in the beginning, that Think Dirty app. Here is where it becomes relevant. It's time to start paying attention to what's going on in your body, outside your body, in your bathroom especially, and the rest of your home. So we understand that educating ourselves about the real consequences of using toxic products can seem overwhelming. You're compelled to do better for yourself and your family, but how? Please don't be discouraged tonight. We are going to talk about a lot of stuff. Young Living has a history of integrity and high standards that won't allow any harmful ingredients or compromise the quality of your home compromised quality into your home. So here's the deal. Anything that you purchase under your membership is good stuff. Not only is it good for you, but it's also healthy for you, okay? So let's talk about a few of those things. Let me see what this next slide tells me. It did not tell me what I wanted. Oops. There we go. We need to do a giveaway, okay? So before we get into the toxins, I want you to tell me, if you can, what is something I already said? This is horrible. I'm horrible at asking questions. Tell me a toxic thing that most people have in their home that I just named a minute ago. And the first person who types it in the chat is going to get this Young Living. Tracy got it. She said cleaner. You're going to get the Young Living cream mask, okay? Awesome. I need you, Tracy, because I don't even know your last name. I'm not sure. Message me on Facebook and tell me you won this. And if your name is Tracy and you're not the Tracy who went first, I don't know. Yes, bleach, fabric softener. Oh my gosh, fabric softener is a big one. Shampoo, soap, fabric softener, bleach. Yes. So, oh, Tracy, I know who you are. Okay, just message me so I don't forget it. Okay, I need to write your name down before I do. This is my red self not being organized. Milliken. Congrats. Okay, So let's talk about parabens. We've seen this, okay? We've probably talked about this. We've probably chose a product because it says paraben free, okay? Parabens are a known thing right now. Like people, it's like a radar. We're on it. We know about parabens. But did you know that they label parabens different things so that we don't know? And even though a product, a shampoo or a lotion or whatever might say paraben free, doesn't mean that they don't have a whole laundry list of other toxins that we're about to talk about. But back to parabens. Known hormone disruptors. They are linked to breast tumors and cancer. Parabens are chemicals that have been used since the 1950s to prevent bacteria and act as a preservative in deodorants, lotions, lipsticks, shampoos, scrubs, and more. Parabens can mimic estrogen and act as potential hormone endocrine system disruptors in our body's cells. Parabens have been found to be present in breast tumors and are possibly linked to breast cancer. Huge. Read your labels, girls. Talc. Talc is also, it's equal to asbestos. Talc is a mineral substance made up of mainly magnesium, silicone, and oxygen. It's used in a variety of cosmetics and personal care products, such as baby powder, body and shower products, lotions, feminine hygiene products, eyeshadow, foundation, lipstick, deodorant, and face masks. Some talc may contain the known carcinogen asbestos, therefore it should be avoided in powders and personal care products. Talc is also known as a respiratory irritant, and guess what? It is an endocrine disruptor, and we put it literally straight on our baby's booties. Like what? How messed up is that? Bismuth chemically resembles arsenic. Okay, it causes itch, rash, and acne. Bismuth oxychloride is a natural occurring heavy element found in nickel, tin, and silver. It's used in cosmetics because it has like a shimmery, pearlescent appearance that looks pretty. Many cosmetic companies use bismuth because it hides flaws, adds a radiant glow to the face, and is a very cheap filler. It also has binding qualities that help makeup adhere to the skin and last all day. That is a very important thing that you need to see in our marketing, the all day or 8 hour, 10 hour, 24 hour. Very important. It also has binding qualities that help makeup adhere to the skin and last all, oh, I already said that. Many women will experience itch or irritated skin when wearing products containing bismuth, most noticeably when they sweat. This can often lead to rashes and severe acne. Also, bismuth is chemically similar to arsenic. If you've been wearing mineral makeup, you may be experiencing irritation or breakouts due to the bismuth. So they, some companies will claim that bismuth is a natural occurring ingredient and that it's totally okay for you, but it isn't, okay? It's just not. None of Young Living's products have bismuth in them. Lead is a known carcinogen. Lead is known as a carcinogen, meaning it causes cancer, guys. What's even more alarming is that it can be in our cosmetics and personal care products and likely isn't even listed on the label. That's because it's not technically an ingredient. It's a contaminant. The FDA has determined a healthy lead contaminant level is acceptable in cosmetics and personal care products. What they don't disclose is that that healthy level is a single use. Forget the fact that you use these products over and over again, maybe even multiple times a day for years on end. This does not add up to a healthy level. On the FDA's website, it states that 99% of all cosmetics contain lead. Now would be a good time for you to go ahead and throw your entire makeup bag away. I hear a lot of women, I've done a lot of Savvy classes over the past couple of years, and I hear a lot of women say, well, I've got to use what I've got. Listen, ladies, I never finished up what I had before. I had makeup for years. I had like a basket full of lipsticks I never used. Just throw it in the trash and start over. You deserve it. You deserve it. You're worth it. Mercury. This is a crazy one. Mercury is a psychedelic, has psychedelic reactions and nervous system disruptions galore. Mercury is poisonous. Although mercury is a natural element found in the Earth's crust, this is one of those instances where natural definitely doesn't mean safe. Repeated or serious exposure to mercury can surely damage the nervous system and lead to psychedelic reactions, hallucinations, suicidal tendencies, and delirium. Mercury exposure can also lead to violent muscle spasms, nervousness, irritability, tremors, weakness, fatigue, memory loss, changes in vision, hearing or taste, vomiting, diarrhea, kidney damage, and even death. When it enters the body, it is stored in the kidneys, blood, spleen, brain, liver, bones, and fatty tissue. Mercury isn't safe for anyone, but it is especially dangerous for pregnant and nursing women. Breast milk can become contaminated, and in utero exposure to mercury has been attributed to its increase in neurotube defects. Wow. Mineral oil is actually liquid petroleum. And yes, Debbie, mercury fillings need to be removed. If you have mercury in your mouth, definitely need to be removed. You guys heard it. Mercury is not good. If there are vaccines with mercury, don't get them. Don't allow it. Mineral oil is liquid petroleum. Mineral oil, also called liquid petroleum, poses health concerns that range from an increased risk of cancer to respiratory problems. Most often, mineral oil is a liquid byproduct of refining crude oil to make gasoline and other petroleum products. Mineral oil is a common ingredient in baby lotions, cold creams, ointments, and cosmetics. Researchers state there is strong evidence that mineral oil hydrocarbons are the greatest contaminant of the human body. One example is a scientific study that removed fat specimens from women who underwent cesarean sections and collected milk samples from the women after delivery. They found that both fat and milk samples were contaminated with mineral oil saturated hydrocarbons, and stated that these compounds likely accumulated over time from repeated exposure. Remember, our skin is like a sponge, soaks up everything into our bloodstream. So, that being said, consistency is key. So let's start with the basics. What does your skincare routine look like? Okay, so we know consistency of toxins builds up in our system, but consistency of good natural products also has a great reward at the end. So we all know that our skin is our body's largest organ. Our skin serves many purposes besides just holding in our guts. So it's very important that we take top-notch care of it, right? Good skincare practices include consistency and the use of high-quality non-toxic products, which obviously Young Living has. Instead of, I like this analogy. Good skincare practices include consistency and the use of high quality none. It helps to think of the consistency skincare routine as you would a physical exercise routine. When you first begin exercising, results may not come right away, and it's hard to get into the habit. But instead, one day you look in the mirror and you see subtle but definite improvements. If you stick with it, you will notice undeniable results over time. The key is consistency. The basic items you will need for your own skincare routine are cleanser, toner, and moisturizer, okay? And those are in the the Art Skincare line. So I always promote this and talk about it because it is my go-to. Do I use other stuff? Yes. I use the charcoal bar on my face. I love it. I also use it on my skin. I use some of the orange blossom things. I use a lot of stuff. I use geranium oil. I use all kinds of things. I use the dry serum oil on my face. But I also use the masks. This one that Tracy got is one of my absolute favorite masks to use, the cream mask. But this trio is always my go-to. It is the thing I use over and over again, either morning or night in some form or fashion. The cleanser has frankincense in it. You can smell it when you put it on your face. The toner is gentle. I don't have to do a DIY. I don't have to figure it out. I just know that it's natural and it's okay and it's good for my skin. It doesn't dry out my skin, and the moisturizer is perfect. I have oily, acne-prone skin, and the moisturizer is amazing. And so it is a great place to start if you haven't done that yet, okay? If you have, congratulations. Let's move on to the next. Let's talk about some other things very quickly, just to touch base on them, just so you're not like, what? I didn't know we had that. One thing that is awesome about high quality products is that they tend to last a lot longer, like a lot longer, ladies. This is absolutely true with Young Living. I have, like, my skincare, I buy on an as-need basis, and it is not often, okay? So especially when you get your ER points and you save them up, you can get it for free. So hallelujah. I want to talk to you, though, about this little list very quickly. Shirley-May, it's back in stock. You can put it on your Essential Rewards order. It is like Spanx for your face. It is amazing. It brightens and it balances. Wolfberry eye cream, it's soothing, it's anti-aging, okay? It's awesome, and it's healthy for your skin, and you want your eyes to last. Rose ointment, which we're about to give away, one of my favorite. It's deeply nourishing, okay? The Sandalwood Moisture Cream, hydrating moisturizer. The Boswellia Wrinkle Cream moisturizes and minimizes, and that will literally last you forever. The Orange Blossom Facial Wash, which is good for teenagers, acne-prone skin. It's cleansing but not drying. And the Mint Satin Facial Scrub is exfoliating and invigorating, and it helps tingle your face with the peppermint, and it's awesome. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let me see. Does it tell me how many people are on here? It does not, unless maybe I go here. I have 26 participants on. Pick a number. I've got to write it down, or I might cheat you. I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 26. You will get the rose ointment. I don't know who all is going to be on here. I'm looking for my number. I think it's Gabby. She's like, I'm putting all the numbers. I'm just gonna do all the numbers. That's hilarious. Gabby's picking all the numbers. That's so funny. I guess that wasn't a good. Let me see who is the closest. I think Donna. Donna was the closest first. It was 10. And I don't see anything closer than that. So congratulations, Donna. You got a rose ointment. Sorry for those of you watching the replay. Okay. Yay, you're welcome. All right, so let's move right along. We talked about some other amazing things that are important for our skin, right? It's called the rest of our body. Restful sleep, exercise, nutrition, positive attitude, very important. Healthy gut, hydration. Oh my gosh, drink your water. Put your lemon in it. Put your grapefruit in it. Toxic-free products. Let's talk about what is in Savvy. Kaolin clay, jojoba oil, mica, aloe, pure essential oils, aspen bark extract, arrowroot powder, beeswax, sunflower oil, sweet almond oil, and vitamin E. Sounds good to me. All right, so let's talk about some application tips. This is probably one of the biggest questions I get, and I want to go over some of them with you because I've learned a lot of them, okay? I also use a lot of them. If you are new to mineral makeup, and I hear this a lot, it seems like there are some misconceptions about it. You think it's just messy, it doesn't last long, you can't get full coverage, okay? So let me give you some pointers. Always start with a primer, all right? Some sort of primer. So that can be one of our primers, which is the hydrating primer or the mattifying primer. I use the mattifying for my oily skin. I love it. And I had another primer from another company, didn't love it as much as I love Young Living's. And then also you can use right there is the serum. Renewal serum is amazing. It smells like chocolate. I don't even know how they do it. It is awesome. So you can also use the Art Moisturizer right before you put on your makeup where it's still kind of tacky. And then you can put your mineral foundation on. I'll also give you some foundation application tips as well. Use the misting technique when you're putting on the foundation. So, for instance, you are going to take, and I don't know if you've seen these are beautiful, beautiful brushes. So thick and so awesome. I have heard that for the price of our brushes, people have paid in the hundreds of dollars in department stores for the same quality. So I'm feeling very, very lucky to have these. I was never a brush girl until I figured out how amazing they were. So you're going to take your foundation and you're going to tap just a little bit into the cap, okay? I'm not going to actually do it. You're going to spray with the misting spray. You're going to just spray one spray on your brush. You can rub it on your hand or you can shake it off the excess moisture. Then you're going to swirl the minerals around in the top, and then you're going to put it on in a swirling motion on your face. And you're going to repeat that. You're not going to be able to get it all in one time. You're going to have to do that a couple of different times, okay? And, you know, to cover your face with that method, all right? Another method would be to, let me see if my notes say this, would be to use, I love this one, the Mineral Sunscreen Lotion as your concealer. Okay, so maybe you wear a Cool 3 normally. You would go to a Cool 1 and put a little squirt of the sunscreen into your palm of your hand, tap some minerals in there, swirl it around, and use it as concealer. I do this almost every day. My personal stuff is downstairs. It works so good. It's thick. You can also dab it on other areas. If you wanted to, you could use it more like a very good cover up on your entire face as more of a liquid foundation kind of thing. You can also use the light moisturizer, which is shown in the slide, and do the same thing. One good pump of that in the palm of your hand, tap your minerals in your hand, rub your hands together. It's going to be a lot lighter than the sunscreen. The sunscreen can get a little thick. If you want to wear sunscreen as your primer, you can, because even though our sunscreen is completely all natural and made with natural ingredients, it turns, it's transparent after it's on the skin. So it looks white when you're putting it on your hand, but it's eventually, like within a few minutes, it is completely clear on your skin. So that is an awesome, thing to use as well. When you are applying your, and I will tell you that that's one of the things I hear the most is, I'm looking for more coverage. How do you get more coverage? Well, let me tell you, I have dark spots on my forehead. I have, oftentimes I have circles under my eyes. I have very dark right here. I have some old scarring from old acne that I had in my mother bearing years when I was, pregnant a lot and stuff. And so I have things that I cover up, and it's definitely a concern for me as well, but I make it work. It's so versatile that I can make it work, and so can you. Okay. And so sometimes I retouch up. And I did that before I came up here this afternoon, since I put my makeup on this morning. And hey, we have to do it with other makeup as well, so that's no biggie. If my face wasn't as oily, I probably wouldn't have to do that, but it is, and so I have to reapply. I'll give you a couple of eyeshadow tips right now before we move on, because I don't want to forget. One is, when you're putting on the minerals, sometimes you can feel like your eyeshadow is kind of wispy and maybe you want it to be a little bit darker. You can use the misting spray in the same form or fashion, spraying the brush and then shaking off the excess and then rolling around in your minerals. But you can also use my favorite technique, which is lavender lip balm. So you probably saw that in my video today that I posted, my quick video. I literally just put a couple swipes before I put my makeup on. I rub it in. If I have extra, I rub it on my elbows, right? We always want your elbows to look young. Or underneath. You don't want to do too much underneath, because you don't want to transfer like your mascara over. Another good one is the rose ointment is amazing for that as well. And then you can apply. I will tell you that, we're going to look at this closer in a minute, but with the palette of eyeshadow, it is not needed. So no prepping for the eyes is needed. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like very dense. That's what I'm looking for, dense. So let's talk about the foundation, because this is important. One of the reasons why I never bought Melissa Pepping's All Natural foundation before we had Savvy is the fact that I didn't know what my color was. And I wasn't going to go buy in a bunch of colors and not know what they are, okay? So let's talk about this. There are 10 foundations. There are 3 cool, 3 warm, 4 dark. I can wear the following and have and do. I actually have 2 on right now because I didn't have time to get the other one out that I put on earlier. I wear warm 2, warm 3, cool 2, cool 3. I wear warm 1 and cool 1 as concealer. And when I've been in the pool a lot, towards the end of the summer, you'll see me wearing dark 1. Okay? I can wear all of those. And never in a million years would I have thought that that would be true until I bought it all and said, you know what, I'm going to use it all, and found out for myself. It is so versatile. I will tell you though, if you're going with a color palette and you want to probably stay within your range of color tones as your skin. Okay, so here's how you can tell what your color is. All right, so if your veins, right here, look at your veins, okay, and tell me if your veins are blue or green. If they're blue, that means you're probably more cool toned. If they're green, you're probably more warm toned, okay? So you're gonna go with the warm 1, 2, or 3. If you're blue, you're gonna probably go more with the cool. All right, jewelry. Do you look better in silver or gold? I tend to wear a lot more silver, and it doesn't even matter like if you look good in it. What do you tend to go for the most? If you wear silver, you're cool. Gold is warm, okay? The neutral test. Which neutrals flatter your eyes, skin, and face best? Do you like bright whites and black hues? Or do you like ivories, off-whites, browns, and tans? Okay, I like both, and I go for both. I do tend to, and I'm cool all the way down until we get to this area, and then I'm warm. And so I will tell you, a lot of times I will base my foundation and my blush color especially on what I'm wearing. So if I'm wearing black, I'm going to wear cool. So I have Cool 3 on. I have bright cool lipstick and blush on. I have cool tones. I have Wonderlust eyeshadow, and then I have diffused on my crease. Those are all cool, okay? Now, if I were wearing brown, orange, some mauve, you know, those are a little bit more warm tones, and I might tend to go more towards my warmer colors and kind of accentuate my face with what I'm wearing. Eye and hair color. What is your natural eye and hair color? If it is blue, gray, green eyes with blonde, brown, or black hair, you are cool. If you are brown, amber, hazel eyes with strawberry blonde, red, brown, or black hair, you are warm. The sun's effects. If you tan easily, you're supposed to be warm. And if you turn a golden brown, you're warm. If you burn or you turn pink or red, you are cool. I, according to that, again, would be warm. So I am like too cool, too warm, and actually 2 cool and 3 warm. And I've had people tell me that I am cool, and I feel like I'm cool. I am cool, but I also can be warm. So don't stress out about it too much. I will tell you this. When you get your makeup, your foundation, whatever it is, whatever color it is, whatever you're leaning towards, you will love it. You will absolutely love it. Thank you, Ebony. I'm very cool. So don't stress about the foundation. I would love for you, let's do a giveaway. Tell me what color of foundation you think that you are, or that you know that you are. And I'm going to give it to, I wonder if anyone will pick this. Maybe not. Okay. I'm just going to have to pick somebody. I don't know who Christina is, but I'm going to pick Christina. What's your last name, Christina? Christina Crum, I don't know you. I tend to pick people I don't know. So that's why I can't do that anymore. Ebony is a dark 2 after July, August. Yes. I am actually giving away a dark 2. No, it's not. It's a dark 3. But, and I don't know what your skin color is, but this is just to show you how versatile these can be. You can use this as a bronzer, and I don't know what you look like, Christina, but you could use this as an eyebrow tint. You could use it in your cool, I think you said you were a cool 2. You could use it in your cool 2 when it's a little bit more summer and you've gotten a little bit of a tan if you do that. So you can use it as a bronzer. You can use this as so many other things. You can make your dry hair shampoo, dry shampoo, and tint it if your hair is this color with this foundation. So I'm going to send this to you. How fun is that? I hope you didn't think I was unfair. I know Christina didn't think I was unfair. Yes, it's good to know about the dry shampoo. It's awesome. You can also use Multitasker to help tint in that way as well. Okay. Lipsticks and lip glosses. All right, these are beautiful graphics, but I'm going to go straight to the meat of it, okay? And I'm taking literally forever. I want to tell you that our lipsticks are, first of all, they're 25% off, so now is a great time for the next 3 days to order a lipstick, okay? They are amazing. I've never loved lipstick, ever. I've bought it as a necessity. I have like used it in, you know, for weddings and special occasions, but I'm definitely not ever been a lipstick girl, okay? Since I started using Young Living, mostly out of have to, because I bought it and I'm like, how am I going to know what this does if I don't use it? I fell in love with it. I literally love every color. There is not a color that I don't have. I have them all personally. I also have a lot of them to share, like when I do classes or people come over for like a personal makeover or whatever. A lot of mine are dug in. I don't have all of them, but look at how pretty this is. This little lipstick holder. They are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show you. This is the one I have on. It's Bedazzled. It is my favorite. My absolute favorite. This isn't mine either. It's gotten all jabbed at for people trying it on. I have a lot of favorites. Look at this lip gloss, which we're going to talk about in a minute. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, these are the brighter colors, okay? These are, so you have some of your shimmer, your lighter colors. You have some of your darker colors. Oh my gosh, Mic Drop is to die for. They're beautiful. Bedazzled is beautiful. Uptown Girl is one of my favorite as well. They're, some of the newer ones are infused with orange oil, which is awesome. But let me tell you something about the lipstick. They do not dry out your lips a single bit. If anything, it feels like lip balm. And they are like, you can, I mean, they're just amazing. I cannot even express to you how amazing the lipstick is. I will use an entire tube of lipstick. Did you know that the average woman eats 1 to 2 tubes of lipstick per year? Average 1 to 2. And there's a lot of nasty crap in toxic lipstick, and you do not want to eat that, ladies. So when you eat your Young Living lipstick, you will also get orange oil in it. So how amazing is that? Let's talk about the new matte. So these are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. I have some lipsticks to give away. I don't know how to ask. I don't know what to ask. Anyway, I wish I had someone to tell me. These are amazing, amazing lipsticks. I want to show you, I don't know which one this is. Muse. It's awesome. Look at how beautiful it is. It's dug in, but it's beautiful. I can wear Muse. They're for darker skin tones, especially Siren, Posh, I love Icon is beautiful as well. They are gorgeous. This is Siren. So pretty. So pretty. Yes. Some of them are dark. I can wear everything up to Posh. Siren is a little bit dark for me, for my taste, but it really depends on the person, honestly. So, I am going to, let's see. I need to ask you some questions. Get ready. What is, oh, somebody is not muted. What is the ingredient that is in our lipsticks? The essential oil in our lipsticks. Wow, that was really fast. Good job, Bonnie. Very good. I'm going to send you this Adore. Do you have any of the lipsticks? I'm going to show you. I'm going to open it. Wait, I probably have another one. I don't want to open this one. This is what it looks like. It's a warm. It's a warm color. Yay! I need to put your name on the thing. Bonnie. That was fast. Like, I barely got it out. It is tangerine. Sorry, Lindsay. But I said orange. But it is tangerine.
Because Zoom.
Hey, I can hear someone. Let me see. Mute all. Yes, thank you. Okay. All right. I have another lipstick to give away, but I'm going to hang on to it for a minute. Let's talk about lip gloss. Amazing lip glosses infused with peppermint. And they're good on their own. They're also great on top of your they're great on top of your lipstick. And so don't cancel that out if you've never done that before. They're also infused with peppermint essential oil. So they kind of give your lips a little bit of a tingle, and they're awesome. Blush. Remember, ask me any questions if you have any questions. We have grown in blushes. We started out with the first three. I Do Believe You're Blushing. And you'll notice there's next to the name, there's kind of a description, which is awesome. Smashing and Passionate. Those were our first ones. I used to put I Do Believe You're Blushing and Smashing together to make my perfect blush. Now we have Captivate, Serene, Awestruck, and Charisma. I use Serene as a, which I have on right now, or maybe it's Captive. No, I think it's Serene. I have as a warm, okay? It's a warm tone. And then I love Charisma as my cool. I can tell you, no, I use Captivate. So I use Captivate as my warm, and then I use Charisma as my other. And I love them. I do, let's see. I have Captivate. It's so pretty. Literally, girls, you only need a little bit. Just a little bit in your cap. Tap it into your cap, just a few sprinkles, and that's all you need. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And there are matte and shimmer, okay? So you can choose whatever you like. I have a couple of different ones that I use that I love. Eyeshadows. Like I said, eyeshadows, they can get kind of messy. I have on Wonderlust and Diffused right now. We currently have these amazing, beautiful 12. I love Freedom. It is gorgeous green. But I love them all. I use them all. And I always use my lavender lip balm before I start putting on any of my eye makeup. If you rub it in good, it will not smear or, you know, make a, you know, transfer over or anything. I've had mine on all day long, and I love the way that it looks and feels. It's very light. You won't ever feel heavy with it on, and it's 25% off. I use, let me show you what I use. Here it is. I use this one, which they all say what they're for. This says blending, but I use this for my white. And just kind of all over. And then actually the one I use for my darker isn't in here. I got it in the special holiday collection, but you can use this one for, this says eyeshadow, for your darker in your crease, and they are awesome. You can also wash them with our new wash, and I forgot to show you too that you could take off your makeup with our new wipes. And then there's also this amazing brush for foundation and stuff too. The palette. The palette is amazing. I've already used up a lot of my palette. I love it. It's quick. One of the brushes that you get, the eyeliner brush, you can actually use this darker black shimmer color as eyeliner. It's beautiful and it works really well. They're gorgeous. All of these colors are absolutely gorgeous. They go with everything and they're easy. They're especially easy to travel with because you could just take the compact with you and put it in your makeup bag, and that's all you need. I mean, no matter what you wear, you can, you know, switch it out with what's in that palette. Also 25% off right now. So let's talk about the eyeliner and the multitasker. It's probably one of the biggest questions I get is like, how do you put on the eyeliner? If you saw my video today, you saw that, oh, I've been missing some of your comments. You saw that the eyeliner is powder, and I use the multitasker, not the same as water, I might add. Or I mean the misting spray, not the same as water. And then I use, oops, I just dropped them, and I want to show you the different colors. Jet Setter is the eyeliner. It is black, okay? And it is very black, very, very black. And you can use the cap for mixing. So this little bad boy is essential to your eye makeup, okay, for your eyeliner. And then you are just going to, what I do is I tap some of the minerals into the cap. I spray some misting spray in this cap, okay, in the cap of the misting spray. Then I wet my brush. Then I dip it in the minerals, and then I put it on. It takes some practice. I literally had to throw away my old eyeliner in order to get used to using this, okay? But I care about my eyes, and I don't want any chemicals. And so I wanted no chemicals more than I wanted easy eyes. And so I found out how to use this and do it quickly and use it every day, and now I would never use anything else. And so that's huge. You can also use the multitasker as eyeliner as well. We have a lot of great new colors. Also, I think I'm missing one, or maybe not. So we have light, tan, and that is not it. Anyway, Here's some of the different ones. I'll show you. It should be here next. Here we go. So there is the light and the medium, tan, dark, and then the jet setter. So the medium has a red hint to it. So does the tan. So, but you can use them for so many things. Like I said, you want your eyebrows to match, you want your carpet, or you want your eyebrows to match your hair, right? So you're going to use, unless your hair is dyed, I don't know, but you're going to use these in whatever dry shampoo that you decide to make. I'll have to find you guys a recipe for that so that, you know, you can make it if you want to. So the color I use for my eyebrows is the regular original multitasker. So sometimes I feel like it might be a little bit lighter than my actual eyebrow, but when I see myself in pictures and things like that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I needed. So it works. I've also been known to use the darker foundation as well. Diamond dust. I'm going to be honest with you. When we first came out with the veil, I did not believe that it was going to be what they said it was. I didn't really think I needed it. I already have a shiny face all on its own. But we first had the diamond dust, and it's very shimmery, very, very shimmery. I don't know that you can even see that. No. It's very shimmery and very, very, very fine dusty. And so I really didn't know how to use it. The only experience I'd ever had with veil was very thick. It made me look very wrinkly, and I immediately turned away from it. But again, I bought it. I used it because I had it. I decided I was going to use it no matter what. And I learned how to use it, and I fell in love. I love to use, you're going to see a before and after of my very dear friend who's actually on here tonight, and I never even asked her for permission to use her before and after, so I hope she forgives me. She used the diamond dust under her eyes, and it was so beautiful. So I use the diamond dust actually before, as soon as I put on my foundation, before I do anything else, I use this brush actually, and again I tap a little into the cap, swirl it around, and I do the inside down here and out of my cheekbones. It's a highlighter, okay, and you can kind of see it probably in the light. Then I do the bridge of my nose, my chin, and down the middle. Okay, we also just came out with a matte, and it is gorgeous as well. I honestly haven't used it personally, but I know a lot of women love it because it doesn't have a shimmer. So it's great if you do have a shimmer and you want to get rid of it. I probably do need that. And so it's a great overall finish to your face. And it's a great staple to have in your makeup bag. And once you learn to use it, I feel like it's just a priceless little gem in there to just make everything beautiful. Even, I think this is the veil brush. Yes. So you'll get this ginormous brush in your, if you buy the brush set, which is full PV, by the way. None of the brushes are in here, but you can keep all the brushes in there. You can also keep all of your makeup in here if you're traveling, so everything can go in there. And you just will swirl this around, and you can literally go over your whole face and make it look amazing. So, and make everything kind of blend together. Here are the two bronzers. A lot of people ask about bronzer. I will tell you, I never knew how to use bronzer until I started using Gim Living. This is a bronzer brush. See how it's angled? Okay. I use Summer Loved. There's Crowned All Over, which is beautiful. It's very shimmery. I use Summer Loved, which is also shimmery, but it's just the darkness that I pretty much need, and I only use a little bit. So again, I tap a little bit into the cap, Stroll it around, and you're gonna do a 3 and an E. Now this is what you're gonna do. Clean face, foundation, your diamond dust, that's what I do, and then your crown, your Summer Loved or your Crowned All Over bronzer, okay? I don't know if this is right or wrong, but this is the way I do it. So you're gonna start up here on your head, and you're gonna go underneath your cheekbone, okay? And then you're gonna come down under your jawline. So you're gonna go 3 and E, okay? And immediately, the first time I ever used it, my cheeks popped. And you can see it now because I have it on, but when I have a clean face, you can't necessarily see that line right there. And I already kind of have a round face anyway, so I really like the definition. Also, even if seeing myself in pictures, like if I have bronzer on or if I don't have bronzer on, my face looks fatter. I don't know why that is. I guess it's just the illusion, and I'll take it. Like, I'll keep doing it. So, and then I like to go a little bit down here with whatever's left on my brush. You do not need a lot. I have had the same bronzer for 2 years since we came out with makeup 2 conventions ago, and we're going on our 3rd convention with Savvy. So, yeah, like that's how long it's lasted me, ladies. So it's awesome. Very, very awesome. You only need a little bit. I hope that that makes you feel a little bit better about bronzer and that you'll really honestly try it. Remember, you can use your points to get it, or you can get it for 25% off right now and then start using it. So, oils for skincare. There's so many. There's so many good ones. I use a drop of geranium along with the dry skin serum at night before I go to bed. I love it. I feel like it helps with any adult acne that I have. It makes my skin feel amazing. I didn't talk about mascara. They didn't have a slide for the mascara, so I forgot to talk about it. So, couple tips on the mascara. This is not your normal mascara, okay? This is all natural, ladies. And I'm serious when I say, like, you can go get what you think is all natural, or it says it's all natural, and it not being. Now, I don't use this all the time. I have some, what I found is I use a small layer of Young Living's mascara. You really have to get in there, okay? It can be somewhat oily, and it takes a little bit to dry, okay? But once it dries, after I do my hair and all that stuff, then I go back and I clip on my magnetic eyelashes. I know Gidget got some. I wonder if she ever got good with them. They do take a little bit of practice, but I still feel like that is healthier than going for toxic things on my eyes. And so if your mascara is thick, you can add a drop of lavender. And you never got good with them. You got to keep trying. You got to keep trying. Now I can just stick them on with no problem. I use a little applicator that they gave me. So, anyway, some people say it's thick, it's too thick. You can thin it with a drop of lavender, or really any of these oils. If you wanted to add rose or geranium, that would be perfectly fine as well. And just, just keep kind of figuring out what works and how to use it for yourself. This is a complete Savvy face. And I have done this for pretty much 2 years now, and I see a world of difference in my face, in my toxic overload. Like, seriously, guys, it's a whole nother story about how there's no inflammation in my body anymore, and I believe that this is part of it. And so that's huge. So here is my before and after. This is one of my very first before and afters. This is before we had mascara, actually. And it is with all the basic colors, before we had any of the extras. And so that's my before and after. And look at, I'm telling you, you guys, you know, some of you that have said, well, it doesn't cover well. Well, I didn't have anything extra. I just had the foundation here. And I did use some misting spray to kind of use as a concealer first. And so there you go. This is my beautiful friend Donna, who is probably still on here. I can't see anybody, but this is what the diamond dust can do. And I think she just looks absolutely gorgeous with or without, but she looks so good with the Savvy as well. I've got a couple other friends on here. My friend Kelly, this is her before and after. And this is the basics, girls. This wasn't even before we had all the lipsticks and all of the blushes. This was just the basics that we had that very first year. And then here is my friend Danny. I love her. I tried to get a good variety of different colored skins and different colored hair so you guys could look and see. Danny actually has the same lipstick on that I had on, and a lot of the same colors as I did as well, even though she is more cool. And so I love before and afters. I think that they're so fun. So if you are new, or you really actually have no idea, you have the opportunity to purchase your Young Living starter kit. We have lots of starter kits. We have a Ningxia starter kit. We have so many, like we have a Ningxia Thieves. We have 12 oils, all for in about the same price range, $150, $175, and you get so much more than just the product. The product is amazing. It helps to get your feet wet, but you also get a membership of everything at 24% off. It also allows you to take advantage of the additional 25% off Savvy that we have going on right now for the next 3 days. So we also have a Savvy starter kit. So if you're absolutely brand new to Young Living and Savvy, you can buy the starter kit and get your membership included in it. But let me tell you that, excuse me, just one second. You can also buy this starter kit for $150 on a quick order, okay? And so you can, it's not on sale because it is a sale in itself. It comes with a foundation, 3 eyeshadows, a lip gloss, blush, misting spray, a foundation brush, and a 5 ml of lavender. And then you can add on at 25% off anything that you are wanting at this time to add to it. You are subject to the colors that they give you, and you can get with the person that invited you to help you choose which would best suit you. And then you can mix and match the rest of the things that you want to add. So if you want to add the Jet Setter eyeliner, you want to get the brush set, you want to add just a brush or two, you can do that as well. So the sale is 25% off everything, except for a few things, but everything I shared with you tonight is 25% off. That's huge. If you are looking to ditch your toxins and really feel the difference in your health, this is the time to do that. I want to remind you that if you meet the PB level when you make your order before this last 3 days of the sale, you will get more free product. So you can get the charcoal bar that I talked about, the soap bar. You can get that for free. You can get a bottle of geranium for free. You also will get lavender, which is great for your skin, blue cypress, again, and patchouli. All great skin health oils and soap for you. Plus, if you do just 100 and you sign up for Essential Rewards, or are on Essential Rewards, you will get our very popular non-toxic toothpaste. So that is huge. I didn't want to leave that out because I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you that there's more for you when you ditch the toxins and you move into a healthier bathroom. And so thank you so much. I went a few minutes over, but I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything, and I hope that I gave you lots of great information. Ask me any questions that you have right now over the next few minutes, and I'll answer them. I also wanted to show you that in your virtual office, if you are a member, you can order makeup cards where when you share Savvy, you can help people pick what colors will be best for them. You don't have to have all the makeup to share Savvy with people. You can share the slides, and you can share just what you know and what you have from using the things as well. I have one more giveaway, so don't you leave me. Okay? And also, you can purchase these beautiful books from Young Living on the virtual office as well. So these will help you teach Savvy. You can literally you can share what you've learned and go page by page and share the different things. It's got application tips. It's got beautiful colors to help you see the actual colors. Okay, and then in the very back, it will help you or the person that you're sharing with take some notes, and it even shares like nighttime regimen. It's a beautiful magazine. And well, I thought there used to be a note section in here. Maybe I missed it. Anyway, this is great. You can get them in a pack, and then you can go to Starbucks. You can sit around a table. You can talk about Savvy and help get not just oils in every home, but non-toxic products in every home. How important is it that you as a mom or a sister or a daughter teach and share what you've learned tonight with other people? That's so powerful. You empowering other people is so powerful, because we can't just sit back and let people's hormones be in an uproar and people getting sick because they don't know. You can't keep this information to yourself. So I want you, I'm going to do the last giveaway. This is a lipstick. I want you to comment one person that doesn't know about Savvy that you're going to share Savvy with by tomorrow. Lindsay got it. Very good. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Write your name down, Lindsay. Very good. Y'all are world changers, and I am so honored to be a part of your life and for you to be a part of mine. I love you guys so much. You deserve not just to be having what you need to feel beautiful, but to be healthy. And I will post the recording shortly. So I love y'all. Have an amazing and wonderful night. Thank you for joining me tonight.